what do you think about a car that was made for both? Hi guys, it's me again, and today I'm having my first outdoor video car shoot. So if you're new here, please do want to hop on and ride with me simply by tapping the subscribe below and on the bell icon to turn on post notifications. Okay, so let me tell you a bit about my first car before I actually show it to you. Now, you know that on the roads, obviously, there are mostly cars that were created for drivers. You get? Then, okay, drivers and chauffeurs actually. Then there are actually cars that are made for you to be chauffeured in. Now, what do you think about a car that was made for both? That's what I'm talking about today. I'm talking about the grand Rolls Royce Ghost Series 2. That's my first car. Ha! The Series 2 was actually debuted in 2014 and ran all the way to 2020 before the new 2021 Ghost model was actually released. Don't mind me. So yeah, here you have it. Now looking at the design, you're probably looking. So basically now, okay, this is what happened, yeah? The head designer of Rolls Royce was like about to design the car, and then he told his team members, I want you guys to design this car with your pencil sharp at the beginning and at the end. So you can tell looking at it that there's like minimum change, like they're just like the headlamps and a few other changes, headlamps majorly actually, and a few other changes, especially in the interior. Okay, so when you look at the Rolls Royce Ghost, of course you can tell that the Rolls Royce Ghost is actually one of the longest sedans on the road, and this is just the standard wheelbase. Can you imagine? And it's this long? Wow. Okay, now there's something really cool here. We have the tires, yeah. This is a 21-inch rim tire, and there's something really cool about the badging. Yeah, you see the Rolls Royce badge right here. It floats. So when the car is moving, when the wheels are moving, no matter how fast they move, the badging doesn't roll at all. It stays put, just the way it is. I think that is really cool, actually. So now there's something that I really find amazing about Rolls Royce as a brand. When it comes to their cars, they're fully customizable, and no two cars ever turn out the same. So when you like customize your Rolls Royce, it doesn't come out the same with another person or somewhere in the world. In fact, they advise person against it. That is really cool. Now let's talk about the power. Okay, so right here, the Rolls Royce Ghost Series 2 is powered by a 6.6 litre twin turbocharged V12 engine, as is found here. This car pushes out 563 horsepower and 575 pound-feet of torque. That is a lot of power for a car that weighs approximately 5,500 pounds. What? It goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds with a top speed of 155 miles per hour. That is what I call lit. But when it comes to fuel economy, like my Lagos brothers and sisters will say, it drains the life of fuel. You have like 30 miles per gallon in the city, 80 miles per gallon on the highway, and approximately 50 miles per gallon both ways. Well, you can't exactly use Rolls Royce and fuel economy in the same sentence. Yeah. You can't actually use them both in the same sentence. That's just totally wrong. Okay, now, so let's... Okay guys, so this is one of my favorite features, but there is no Rolls Royce without this. Yes, we have a silver plated retractable Spirit of Ecstasy. Now let me show you something. Watch this. That is so cool! Yeah, okay, now so let's go check out the interior. It's actually really sunny. Okay, so right here, I'm sure everybody knows this is what Rolls Royce is known for. But we have our powered suicide doors. I'm going to show you why they're called suicide doors. They're rear hinged. Actually, this is really cool. So these doors lead to the heavens of the Rolls Royce Ghost. Right here by the side of the door, actually we're supposed to have like our umbrella, but I think that is missing, so sorry. Okay guys, so now this is the interior of the Rolls Royce Ghost. Now, the steering wheel, of course, you have like the power reserve gauge and the ghost clock, and some other things here actually remind you of BMW, but they also feel like old money. Now, when you talk about the interior, right here on the dash, which welcomes us, is our 10.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system. It's actually the BMW iDrive infotainment system, of course. So to control it, of course, you have like this fob here to toggle, to choose whatever it is you want. Now, this is something that I really like. I really do like my cars feeling really luxurious, actually, and the Rolls Royce speaks that language perfectly. Right here we have a panoramic sunroof, which you can close just like this by pressing one button and holding it, and I find that really cool. Or you can open it back by shifting the button back. You can also lift the blinds above. That is actually super cool. This car was made for class and fun. You don't want to live a wealthy life and be so boring. Of course, you have these here for the events. Basically, there's not much going on right here. The center console is pretty basic, but I feel like the most important thing about this car, for you to enjoy this car, what you need basically is right in the back. So let's go check the back seat out. So now when we speak of luxury, that is basically Rolls Royce. Watch this. You are chauffeured in a Rolls Royce and you literally have to not lift a finger. That is amazing. Now this is known to be owned by the 1% of the 1%. They know what they were doing when they were making these cars. But right here at the back, and there are a lot of cool stuff. Right here covered in cloth, we have a 9.2-inch screen, which is totally different from that of the chauffeur. So you can individually control the car without even telling the chauffeur what you want. If you want to go somewhere else, all you need to do is input the details and your chauffeur knows what he's going to do. Then you have a picnic table here, which I can't exactly show you because this is covered in cloth. I'm sorry. Then here we have something cool actually. Cup holders. Yes. And right here, and right here we have our ashtray, which of course if you push further, that is actually cool. So these car seats, this particular car is covered in black leather, which is actually made from, you would not believe this, but the hide of 9 cows. 9 cows! Oh my god, that is so cool. So that it's like really smooth, really soft, really plush. And then you have the fur rug, which is actually so soft to feel. And then you have the Rolls Royce embedded headrest, which is actually super cool. What else do I have to show you? Oh yes, there's something really cool actually. So you have these speakers. They're like 18 tune speakers in this car alone. 18! Wow. Then right here we have a champagne fridge, which usually comes with flids, but I see there's not. actually, so we're just going to skip that. Pretend you didn't see that act. Okay, so when you lift this up, extra space for a +1, and these seats are actually independent of each other. So you can, these are actually power controlled seats, so you can actually recline and do any stoppages you want to your seat without having to disturb the person on the next seat. That is actually super cool. This is a really lit sedan. Then of course you have the air vent controls, blue for cool, red for warm. This is actually so cool. Like I said, these for the vents too. The steering wheel is super precise. Actually, this car is nothing but luxury. And because Rolls Royce is very particular about customer satisfaction and comfort, like I said, this car is actually customizable. So these leather seats you're seeing have stitches on them. And this is another amazing fact. These were actually hand stitched and it takes 2 weeks to finish. That is actually really cool. Now, of course, all the seats in this car are actually super lit. Of course, you have like their own massage seats. Then, of course, they're also heated and cooling, and however it is you want them. The Rolls Royce Ghost is actually really amazing. Now, let's go back out of the car and see what else we have. Show you something really cool about the Spirit of Ecstasy. It's out, right? So this is what happens when you actually try to steal the Spirit of Ecstasy. Watch this. You went in! So you can't actually steal the Spirit of Ecstasy. I find that really cool, but that was actually really scary. I didn't see that coming. Now, come with me and I'm going to show you some other things that I find really cool. Now, we're back to the tires. You can see that within the rims you have like a super large brake disc. I know you're expecting me to say something really lit, but I'm not really into technical stuff like that. Just admire the brake disc. Okay, so now there's this part, the headlamps. Now, well, I'm very sure you know what the Series 1 headlamps were like. They're just rectangular and they're an LED. Here we have LED headlamps. And then the transmission of this car is actually super lit. I haven't seen that anywhere else before. Maybe I'm not just conversant with cars like that. But this comes with an 8-speed automatic transmission, which is satellite aided. When I say satellite aided, this is what I mean, basically. Now, the car GP uses a GPS to actually detect wherever it is. So it changes the gears accordingly to the most befitting gear. So now if it's rolling on ice, it changes gears appropriately. If it's rolling on, or if it detects a pothole or maybe like a road bump, it detects that and changes to the gears appropriately. That is actually a really cool feature. Safety tech features are also totally not absent in the Rolls Royce Ghost Series 2. We have, of course, our adaptive cruise control, the lane keep assist, and one I really would love to show you, but it's too sunny right now, so you won't exactly see it. Oh, that makes me sad, actually. That is the infrared vision of the car. It's called the night vision. It helps you to see, actually, at night on the screen in the car. It's just really sad that I can't show you that right now. It's too sunny. I'm sweating! So when it comes to all these features about the Rolls Royce Ghost Series 2 that I have just told you about, I cannot seem to think of any car that either speaks the same language as Rolls Royce or even beats it. Even all the so-called supercars, actually. So this is literally the best luxury car ever. Okay guys, so thank you so much for joining me today. I'm really excited and happy that you actually joined me on my first outdoor video. So yes, we've arrived at our destination for today. Thank you so much for joining me once again. If you did like what you just saw, please give me a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't yet, please do want to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tap on the bell icon below to turn on post notifications and follow me on Instagram. Yes, join the family over there so we can actually finish whatever it is we have started here. Thank you so much once again. Keep riding.